What's up, guys? I'm going to show you what just landed on my desk this morning. Brand new atomizer by Ohm Nation. It's called the Turbo. Now, if you take a quick look at this, you're going to notice the Buddhist Ohm symbol. You have fins right here on the bottom and fins on the top. Now, just a quick breakdown of this. This atomizer is going to come just like this, but with two caps. So you have one just for 510 drip tips. Next one is actually a 22 millimeter just glass slip that you put over here, just like that. You can use it either way. Now, what separates this atomizer from other ones is this turbine right here. Now, what this is going to provide is a cooler vape overall, and for those cloud chasers, it's going to make your clouds even bigger. And for those people that aren't cloud chasers, you will be soon. Let's look at the build deck. You can have standard 3-post. Negatives are machined out of the base, and then your center post is square. Now, the good thing about having a square center post is when you use your atomizers quite a bit, you're rebuilding all the time, all the heat tends to loosen up the post. You get that spinning post. Well, this is not going to happen on this atomizer because it's square. The hole's square and the post is square, so kind of eliminates the spinning. Contact is going to be copper. Now, if you notice these two heat fins right here on the bottom, that's made for the design as far as looks, but it also serves another purpose. It actually dissipates heat, so that's going to help in cooling down your vape. Alright, now if you take a look at the screws on the top and the top of the post, both the bottom of the screw and the top of the post are flat, which I find actually helps when you're tightening down your wire for your top post builds. Another thing is you have flathead screws. Another thing I like because you can get a lot more torque when you're tightening down, and it's less likely that your screws are going to back out. Now, if you can see this juice well, it's pretty deep, roughly about 5 millimeters. So, for those people that love to juice a lot, or maybe even put a lot of cotton, it's just great for you. And let's talk about the sleeve. Right here, this symbol, it's a Buddhist Ohm symbol. It's a laser cut logo, very clean. Also serves well with this cap because, boom, you have adjustable airflow. Very airy, an assortment of ways you can actually vape, whether you like cool vapes, whether you like hot or hotter vapes. Before I move on, I actually want to get back to this fan. It's actually a really cool idea. What it does is put this on as you're pulling air in, the fan rotates, creating like a tornado effect. So you're kind of cooling down your vape as well as pulling more in. So you're pulling the vape in with the assistance of a fan as opposed to just your lungs. So your clouds are going to be more dense, and they're actually going to be a lot bigger, even if you can't blow clouds. So I mean, this is actually a pretty nice atomizer. Now, this is just a handmade mock-up. The revised version is going to have a few changes. For one, this fan is actually going to be black, and I believe it's going to be made out of Teflon, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. That's what I was told, though. Also, this fan is going to be removable, so it's going to look like this with the fan on, and then it'll look like this with the fan off, so you can use it either way. Another thing that's going to be different is this top portion right here. What this is the actual portion that you connect to the top, part of the top cap, so you can actually use a 510 drip tip. Now, this is going to be cut 50% shorter to actually shorten the height of the atomizer. Wow, tongue twister. Right? As I said, this was actual mock-up. Actual production mass production has already begun. Expect the release towards the end of December, beginning of January. Now, This is a USA design atomizer, and then it's produced by the manufacturer Tobacco. This atomizer is actually designed by a company called Ohm Nation. This is going to be one of many designs that are going to be yet to be released. So for their first design, they're trying to hit the market in a big way, and I think this is going to be a game changer right here. Those other designs are also going to be designed in U.S. and produced by Tobacco. Now I'm going to cut real quick. I have to build this so I can give you guys a vape test. All right, guys. So to test this out, setup I have 0.6 on build. Using it on my IPv3. Actually pushing about 6.4 volts right now, so it's pretty warm vape. Normally it would be. Right now I'm going to test out the 510 drip tip attachment first, and then I'm going to go to the 22mm drip tip. Now, when you're using the 510 drip tip, the fan is not going to spin as much as it does with the 22mm drip tip, but it is still spinning. It does actually cool down the vape quite a bit. Now let me switch tips and I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm a 22mm drip tip on here. Air holes are wide open. Still vaping at 65 watts, 6.4 volts. Let's give it a test. Pretty much effortless clouds, really cool vape. It's gonna allow all you newbies to blow clouds, and then the people that are seasoned vets in cloud blowing, you guys are gonna have even bigger clouds. Now I'm gonna actually test it on mechanical, so you guys can see how it works on that too. All right, guys, have it on my mechanical. Rocking a VTC4. The ohm reading on this one is 0.2. Still got great cloud production, even at low, on a mechanical as opposed to a variable voltage box. Vape is still really cool, even though I'm rocking the 510 drip tip on a 0.2. Now let me switch, and I'm going to use the 22mm. Alright guys, got the 22mm drip tip on here, same build. Effortless clouds, guys. I mean, you got a 2-second draw at that, and you're getting the same amount of clouds as if you're doing like 5-8 second draw. Alright guys, stay tuned for this atomizer, the Turbo by Ohm Nation. It will be available in store and online towards the end of this month, which is December, or in the beginning of next year, January. So just keep posted. Thanks guys.